I am much better being in this position, let's say there, much better in that position than I am in this position. So this position is not incorrect. This position is correct as an initial starting point, but if I was to hit golf balls with my right foot that far away from my left foot, I would be much more efficient at golf. Today we are hitting driver better, much better, with less moving parts, a lot less moving parts, more structured, ball position understood. If you struggle with driver, if you can't hit fairway or you lose power because you've got all these flailing moving parts, today's video is for you. It is for you. And of course, before we start, 1,000 likes, that's the goal of every video, 1,000 likes. Please just click that like button. Let's go. Now from there, you can see that my ball is positioned centre of my stance, centre of my sternum, under my WPG jacket. The winner will be announced very, very shortly. There's also going to be a promo code for you guys. So if you haven't won, you can then get a massive discount on it and buy yourself one. Treat yourself. Just keep watching for that. But the question we have to ask is why? So why am I starting in such an extremely wide stance? Well, think about it. When I take the club back with a wider stance, okay, so I mean a super wide stance, there's less moving parts. So when I take the club back, my body can't turn as much. I can't get as much turn or as much rotation. Therefore, when I take the club back, I'm going to be more centred to where I should be. My wrists are going to be quieter. I've neutralised lots of different things there. If I hit balls with my feet close together, which is a great drill for working on release patterns, getting your feet together. But think about the base. The base, my feet are close together. And if I move slightly off, I can topple very quickly. So the mass of my body has gone to the right, so it's gone outside of my trail foot here. Now I can quite easily fall in that direction and vice versa. If my feet are wider, so if my feet are wider than my actual body width, if you like, so if I start with my feet correct, take one small step, then a large step, now that's too large, but you can see my feet are outside my shoulder width, so there's more structure or more support. So like my jacket, WPG, work, play, golf. Do you remember we had a competition to win this waterproof hoodie? Well, the winner of the hoodie will be revealed later in this video. Now, back to this driver setup situation. Let's start with feet together. Feet together, ball just in left near lead foot or centre. Let's go centre, for example. That's my setup position. Yes, start there. Absolutely start there, because that's going to get ball position correct. We want ball position for driver to be in line with left armpit, lead armpit. Now a lot of people think it should be lead foot. Why would it be lead foot? Well, let's imagine I stand there and that's in line with my lead instep. Well, that looks pretty good. What if I stand like that? Then lead instep's there, so ball's too far forward, so there's too much variation with the feet. Whereas when we do ball position from middle of chest and left armpit, there's no variation there. So if you think of Tiger Woods as a lot larger guy than I am, it's going to be universal, it's going to be relevant for him. So there's no variation, whereas feet can move all over. So let's start with ball position, middle of the feet. Then I'm going to take a very, very small step with my lead foot. I mean, it's very small, just so it's left of the golf ball. And then I'm going to take this crazy large step with my trail foot. So now that is too far apart. And I agree. Whew, that is too far apart. However, what we're trying to do here is we're trying to get it too far apart to feel the body turn and feel less moving parts. And from this camera down the line, you'll be able to see how easy it is to swing on plane. It's very hard now to swing over the top. It's very hard to get stuck underneath. Because I've got this limited range of motion, it's very, very easy to swing back and through on plane. I feel and I look like Mo Norman. Let's do that one more time. Starting there, small step, largest step. Now we have to take this on the golf course. Absolutely have to take this on the golf course, but we'll get to that shortly. So I'm there to there. So I'm just there to there. Now I'm hooking these are going left because my path's coming from over here somewhere because of my extreme stance, but it's all part of getting yourself set up for taking this onto the golf course. The less moving parts in the golf swing, the more successful we're going to be. Guys talk about frozen wrists, having your wrists nice and quiet through impact. Tom Watson. Tom Watson explained swinging inside the barrel, so there was less movement from swing centre, if you like, so not moving as far off the golf ball, not moving as far through, so much more rotational, but still with a little bit of lateral action. But you'll be surprised with this stance here. I'm extreme here, obviously, so I'm pulling the ball left. But you'll be surprised at how consistent you can get. That was perfectly straight. How consistent you can get with less moving parts, and that's what the idea. We're trying to feel less moving parts, so we're trying to feel as though we've got a driver swing with as little moving parts as possible. But then of course, yes Steve, that's brilliant, but I need to take this on the golf course. I know, you absolutely do have to take it on the golf course, and that's where we're going to go next. Taking it on the golf course is the easy part. All we have to do is refine what we've actually done, but understand ball position and the difference between ball position for short club and mid club driver. So the difference between short club and mid club driver, so I have there, let's go there, face on, you can see this, I have wedge, I have 6 iron, and then I have my driver. Okay, so if I take my wedge, I'm going to move this, I'm going to try and keep that in line for you. I take my wedge and take my address position, so feet together, as we did before, ball in the middle. Small step, small step. Now from there you can see that my ball is positioned centre of my stance, centre of my sternum, under my WPG jacket. The winner will be announced very, very shortly. There's also going to be a promo code for you guys, so if you haven't won, you can then get a massive discount on it and buy yourself one. Treat yourself. Just keep watching for that. Set up, ball position in line with sternum for wedge, because I've taken my small step, small step. I'm good. And then from there, I'm just backing through, hitting my normal wedge, back through there, ball turf strike, starting from where the ball position was. Now 6 iron, let's move 6 iron up here. 6 iron is slightly further forward. So the steps I take have to change. I have to take my steps a little bit more, I have to be more strategic in what I do. So again, same starting point, 6 iron, ball position, middle of feet, excellent. Lead foot, same small step as I did with the wedge and with the driver, and then slightly larger step than the wedge. So now ball position is more left chest. I'll run through that again. Ball position, middle, small step, larger step, so larger than wedge. Let's group clubs into 3 sets. Short clubs, mid clubs, long clubs. Short clubs, sand wedge up to 8 iron. Mid clubs, 7 iron up to 3 iron. Then from there you've got your long clubs, so you've got your 2 iron, your 1 iron, your hybrids, your fairways and your driver, and they all move forward. So you've got 3 ball positions, 3 sets of clubs. Ball position, small step, larger step. So now I'm set there, 6 iron, boom, ready to go. My ball position's great. There it is, nice straight 6 iron, and you can see there it's where the ball strike started, and of course that's in line with left chest because I was structured with my setup. Now, driver. How simple is that? 3 sets of clubs, 3 ball positions. Wedge, ball position, middle of chest. 6 iron, which is what I just used, ball position, left chest, lead side. Driver, longer clubs, left armpit. So driver ball position now, here we go, you ready for this? Same starting position, ball in the middle of my feet. Same small step as I did with wedge and 6 iron, and then largest step. So get that step out there, get a nice large step out there, and it's not as large as we had with our drill, but it's the largest step of the 3. And then from there I'm set to play my golf, play my shot. Pretty good stuff, pretty good stuff. Let me do that one more time for you. So I tailed that one off a fraction. This time I'm going to concentrate. It'd probably help if I could put that tee in straight. So this time we're going to concentrate. Here we go. Ball position, middle of my feet. Small, so here we go. Ball position, middle of my feet. Small step, largest step. So before I was away out here, largest step. Now when I've taken that largest step, that is a trigger for me to have less moving parts. I can picture myself being on that plane, and it's not about hitting the ball miles. I'm going to explain something to you. It's not about going far. Distance. Distance is a luxury. Distance is a luxury. Accuracy wins tournaments. Distance is a luxury. Accuracy wins tournaments. I'm not bothered about the distance side of things. I'm just going to try and be as accurate as possible, so as less moving parts as possible from a structured driver setup. Small step, largest step of all 3 sets of clubs, less moving parts swinging on plane. There it is, perfectly straight over the middle of those 2 bunkers. That's class. I hope you enjoyed it. Now, the WPG jacket. Do you remember I did a video on this? So this was the WPG jacket. Do you remember the waterproof hoodie? Comes in olive, also in black. The lifestyle piece, absolutely fantastic piece of equipment. I just can't explain how smart these jackets actually are. So I randomly generated the winner from this, and there he is right there. Graham Coles, you're the man, you're the winner. Get in contact with me and we'll organise your jacket. You said you thought, looks really cool, Steve, dark olive, extra large, cheers. Smiley face. The smiley face did not win it for you because it was randomly generated, but thanks for that anyway. So you're aware of the quality, you're aware of WPG, Work Play Golf. Now if you want a jacket, I can get you one of these for a discount, 15% discount using this promo code here, and the link is in the description below. So just click that link in the description below, it'll take you to the WPG website. Use that code, it's available from a month from the date this video was published or uploaded. I'll put that on the screen now as well. And thanks very much for your interest in it. Thanks for watching this video. I'll see you next time. Enjoy your new jacket. Everyone buy a new jacket. Look at it. So cool. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.